Hello, good evening. Good evening. How are you doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? How are you doing? Happy Friday and welcome to yet again another section. Can you hear me? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And how are you doing? Please do well to drop your comments via the comments. I would love to read from you. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to yet another section. How are you? Can you hear me? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And today being Friday, what are your plans for the weekend? Are you going to work? Do you have a lot of work to do and you are locking it in working? Or are you going to be resting because we are here, we are the resting period, right? So are you going to be resting today or you are going to be working this weekend? Good evening, Goldsens. How are you doing? Good evening. How are you doing? Good evening. How are you doing? And yeah, you're one of the early joiners. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so to answer the question I asked, are you team working this weekend, this holiday, or are you team resting? You have had a lot to do this weekend and you are going to be resting. You have had a lot to do this week and you are going to be taking time off this weekend to rest. So, are you team working or team resting? Are you team working or team resting? Are you team working or team resting? I'm doing fine, God sense. I'm doing great. Julius, how are you? Okay, your weekend is for resting. Please, it is very, very vital. It is very, very vital. Earlier this week, I had a lot of things going on. A lot. And I'm going to try and see if I can rest this weekend, but I have a deadline for Sunday, so I think I am going. I'm not even thinking. I know I'm going to be working this weekend, and I don't want to. But I know that after this weekend and the next, in fact, for the next 3 weeks, I really have to lock in because I have a lot of activities going on at this point in my life now. Probably towards the end of this month, May, I am going to rest. Oh, I'm going to rest. So how are you? Are you team working this weekend or are you team resting? Working because you don't have a choice, but you just have to work, or are you team resting? Visual, I would love you to drop it in the comments. Are you team working or team resting? And have you joined any of our sections before now? Did you join any prior section? Did you join the last section we had? Yes, no. Yes, I joined. No, I didn't. This is my first section. I'll also love to get that feedback from you. Okay. Two questions. One, are you team working this weekend or team resting? Two, did you join the section last Friday, 3 weeks ago? The last section we had, did you join the section or this is your first time joining our section? Okay, this is your first section. Juliet, we are glad having you. Hi, it's interesting. That's great, really. That's great. That's great because the stress is not here. Good, Juliet, we are glad to have you here. We are glad to have you here. Okay, and today we are going to be looking at introduction to Excel, and not just introduction to Excel. We are going to be looking at how you can multiply your value using Microsoft Excel. You must have heard of Excel, you must have seen someone using it, or probably You are even using it at work, right? So we are going to be learning how you can make sure that you are not just knowing Excel as a tool, you are knowing Excel as a tool, and then you are using it to its optimal level, because there is more to Excel that you are likely not utilizing, and that is what we are going to be looking at today. So are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Do you have your paper and pen ready? Judah, how are you doing? You are not resting this period. Please take out time earlier this month or late this month to rest. Please, you do need the rest. The rest is non negotiable. I already scheduled my own rest. You know that moment when you plan your rest ahead. I have done that. So please do that as well. At least 1 or 2 days to lock it in and rest, because it is very, very vital. You know, one thing with rest, when you have done it and done it and done the work and overworked your body over time and you don't rest, your body is going to force you to rest, because rest is very vital. So please do well to, if you're not in resting this weekend like me, schedule the rest, because we have to rest it. Okay. I'm glad you are fine, Jida, and it's great to have you here. Okay, and for this section, are you with your paper and pen? Are you with your paper and pen? Please drop it in the comments. Yes, I am. And I would love to read from every one of us joining this section. Are you with your paper and pen? Yes, I am. If you are with your paper and pen, please drop it. This is that section where you're going to be getting ideas. And as the ideas are dropping, please do well to note them down, because you're going to be writing, you're going to be thinking, and you're also going to be leading with clarity. So please get your paper and pen. Thank you, Judah. Thank you, Judah. Ifeanyi, are you with your paper and pen? Juliet, are you with your paper and pen? If you are yet to do so, please go and get your paper and pen, because this is that section you are going to write. You are going to write. Juliet and Judah, great to know you are with your paper and pen. And a little bit of intro for the analysis school. The analysis school has imparted and trained over 5,000 students globally, and we have a slogan. Our slogan is data analyst and millennial and a problem solver. So we have a global community of problem solvers, and we offer programs in data analysis, financial analysis, business analysis, AI for the workplace, among many others. And our students span across Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana, Uganda, and the rest of them, UK, US as well. And our professionals, which is our students, they are doing greatly either in their field as data analysts, or using the skills they have acquired to make impacts in the organization that they found themselves, as corporate leaders, as independent consultants, as strategic entrepreneurs. And you know, when we say strategic entrepreneurs, it means that this person is not doing the same business. This person is not doing business the same way every other entrepreneur is doing business. This person understands data, understands the power of numbers, understands how to collect those numbers, how to analyze, clean those numbers, and most importantly, which is that most important thing that differentiates an analyst from the other person who says they are analyst, is the ability to use that numbers to help organizations to make business decisions, the ability to look at numbers and coil out valuable things from that numbers. So they are strategic entrepreneurs and they are social change makers doing greatly in their respective fields. So it means that you can also join us as well. So let's dive right into what we have for today. Are you ready? 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 Yes, I am. I am trying to be ready. Are you ready? 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 Yes, I am ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, great. Yes. I love the multiple S. Thank you, Judah. Great. Now, drum rolls as we introduce our speaker. Our speaker is a former Jennifer Mojo. She is a data analyst and generative AI enthusiast, passionate about turning data into meaningful insights. She holds a diploma in data analysis and introduction to data science from Altec Abuja, and she was also one of the top graduation students at the analysis school. She's currently building expertise in AI, automation, and prompt engineering to solve real world problems. Ifoma is dedicated to making data simple, practical, and accessible, helping individuals and businesses make smarter data driven decisions. Today, she's going to be sharing powerful insights on introduction to Microsoft Excel. So let's a round of applause to Ifoma. Welcome, 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 Ishun.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm glad to be here.
We are glad to have you.
Okay, I would like to start by saying thank you to Mrs. Ifnaya for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Ma.
You're welcome.
Okay, so and I also want to start again with the analytics school slogan. Data analyst. I am a I'm a learner and a problem solver. Please, can you put that in the comments, please? If you know that you are a learner and a problem solver, please put that in the comments, please. Okay, so this evening I'll be speaking on Microsoft Excel, introduction to Microsoft Excel, why it matters, and how to use it to stand out. So, let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so like I already mentioned, I'll be sharing on introduction to Microsoft Excel, why it matters, and how to use it anywhere to stand out. Please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the comment. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you see my screen as well?
Not yet.
Okay, a moment, please. Moment. A moment. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So, we'll be sharing on introduction to Microsoft Excel, why it matters, and how to use it to stand out. This is going to be a guide for beginners who want to master the world's most powerful productivity tool, Microsoft Excel. So, before I go on, I want to ask, is there anyone here that has maybe opened Excel before and instantly felt confused? Like you ask, what do I do now? Where do I start? Like you just open Excel and you start running maths in your head. Is there anyone? Please, I would like us to, I would like this session to be interactive. Let's make it interactive. Let's be discussing together. Have you ever been in that position? Have you ever felt that way? You open Excel and you felt so overwhelmed. I'm asking I'm asking this question because I have been there. Yes. I have been there. So today we're going to be going to Excel, and by the end, I believe we're all going to see the reason why it's important we learn Excel. If you're already not in the boat learning Excel, going into data, you will see the reason why it's important that you learn Microsoft Excel and the impact in everything, every profession in life. So today, I just want to say that Excel easier as than you think. And once you learn the basic, Excel is that thing that once you learn it, the rest, like I said, I've been there. I've been in that position where I open Excel, I just close it back because I don't know what to do. So, but once you learn the basics, the rest will be easier for you. So, we're going to be looking at next what exactly is Microsoft Excel. So, for the general definition of Excel is a spreadsheet program that helps you store, organize, and analyze data. It's been around since 1985 and remains one of the most widely used tools in business, education, and personal life. So, Excel is not just about numbers. Excel is not just about rows and columns. Excel is about solving problems and making smarter decisions. So we're going to um, go into the next one, which is the building blocks of Excel. Excel is the building blocks of Excel are the rows, the columns, and the cells. The rows are numbered horizontal lines in 1, 2, 3. The columns littered vertical lines in ABC. And the cells is where the rows and the columns meet. The cell is where the magic happens. The cells is where data are stored. So what I'm going to do now is to take us to Excel. So just see like 5 sections of Excel, then also see the rows and columns and the then we'll move on to the next thing. So a moment, please. Let me go to Excel. So here we have this is Excel, and here we have the headers, and here the ribbons here. Then here we have the formula bars. Then here is the worksheet of Excel. And this place is the status bar. So like I mentioned earlier, this here is the column, and these are the rows. So this place, inside of this place now is the cell, and this is where you store your data. This is where you perform all the magic in Microsoft Excel. So let's go back to the slide. So you can use Excel basically to do anything. Then Excel in the real world. For a student, you can use Excel to track grades, manage study schedules, and organize research data for projects. And for personal use, you can use Excel to manage household budgets. You can use it to plan events, track fitness goals, and organize recipes. And for freelancers, you can use Excel for invoicing. You can use it to track projects. You can use Excel to manage expenses and analyze income. You can equally use Excel for businesses to analyze sales budget, track inventories, and create an- So, I want to ask, have you ever written expenses somewhere on a paper, on a phone, or on a note? Please just type your answer on the comment. If you have, just type yes, I have on the comment. So Excel can actually help you to track expenses, to manage student records, to track business sales. And as an individual, especially, you can use it to plan and track your personal budgeting. So this is how important Excel is in the real world and how it's being used, regardless of your profession and firms. Like you can use Excel in everything. But as time goes on, I'm going to point out organizations or sectors where you can you can use Excel. Then why Excel skill matters now more than ever. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that Excel is everywhere now? Why is it that when you go for job interviews, when you see job adverts, Excel is mostly required? Yes, Excel is required because it's a universal skill. Excel is used everywhere, every sector. You can use it like in every industry, be it finance, be it business, healthcare, education. Excel is required in every sector. That is because Excel is a common language of data. Excel matters a lot because it helps make better decisions. It improves decision making. It helps you understand data instead of guessing. It helps you to understand numbers instead of guessing. Now, I want to ask another question. Do you think that making decisions based on guesswork is risky? Do you understand that? Like, do you think that making decisions based on guesswork, do you agree with me that making decisions based on guesswork is risky? Please, I'd like to see your response on the comment, please. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments now. Please excuse me, ma'am. I can't clearly. Okay, can you hear me now? Am I audible enough? Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me see that on the comments.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So please, to my question, do you agree that Making decisions based on guesswork is risky. If you agree, say yes. If you do not agree, say no. I want to see your response on the chat and the comment. So, as an individual, like I mentioned, you can use Excel to know exactly how best to take decisions on what you are doing, especially on your income, your budgeting, your like everything you plan as a person. Even for organizations, Excel helps for better decision instead of guessing, instead of counting, oh, I have 100,000. You now start counting, okay, I bought akara 5 naira, I bought pepper 2 naira, counting it on your hand or writing on paper. Excel can help you make that decision in minutes. Excel can help you to organize and help you to make decision on, okay, this money is going this place, this one is for this. That is how important Excel is and why it matters now more than ever. Another reason why Excel matters is the supercharged productivity. Excel turns raw data into insights. It makes informed choices based on numbers, not just guesswork. Excel automates repetitive tasks, process large amounts of quick data quickly and save other hours of manual work. Excel can help you help guess the products that sells more instead of thinking, okay, in your as a business person, you will start thinking, oh, which product sells more, which one doesn't sell more, instead of worrying your head thinking about it. Once you put those things in the Excel and set the right formulas, the right format, Excel can quickly just give you, oh, this product is the one that sells more. Oh, this one doesn't sell more. And that will help your decision in your business. Another point is the career opportunity. Excel is Excel makes you valuable. Having Excel skill is equal to productivity. People who understand data have Excel skills stand out and have Excel skills stand out. Once you have Excel skill, it opens job opportunities, be it freelancing and promotion for those who already has a job. Excel helps you to stand out from those who don't have this skill. Say, okay, a company is looking to hire for a job and they look at CVs and this person has Excel and this other person doesn't. They will likely pick the person that has Excel skill because they know that that person can work more effectively more than the person who doesn't have this skill. So in today's world, data is everywhere, but those who can use it are rare, which is more reason why we need to this Excel skill is very important. I mean, when you have Excel, you can work virtually anywhere in any organization. You can work in government and public sectors, you can work in real estate, you can work in agriculture, you can work in consulting firm, you can work in health, you can work in marketing, you can work everywhere. Once you have Excel, you are already ahead of people, ahead of many people who don't have these Excel skills. So Excel proficiency appears in most job posting, which is true. It is a resume booster that opens door for job opportunity. So the next one will be going we're going to be talking about the Excel functions. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. So we're going to be talking about the the essential Excel features you need to know. So here we're going to be talking about some the features in Excel that you need to know as a beginner. You need to know the sum functions, the average functions, the sorting and filtering, the chart and graphs. So in sum, function basics is the sum helps you to add numbers. It adds number instantly, and the average function helps you to find the average in your data. And there's count as well. Count helps you to count entries in your data. And for sorting and filtering, this helps you to organize your data. The sorting helps you to sort your data from A to Z or from Z to A, depending on your preference. And the filtering helps helps you to just pick out only what you need in your data, regardless of the number of rows and columns, regardless of the number of data you have in your worksheet. Filtering will help you to just point out what you need to see. And for charts and graphs, this visualize data with professional quality charts, makes complex information easy to understand. So using charts and in your Excel is just to help you turn numbers into either bar charts, pie charts, or other available charts that can use in Excel. And this makes you to understand, makes some, like when you're making a presentation, for instance, or you're explaining to someone who doesn't even have Excel skill, it makes them to understand your data better. So on this slide, we're going to be talking about Excel across different fields. We have already mentioned this in the previous slide, but here I'm just going to touch it and see other things that wasn't in the other one. So for a student, if you learn Excel, if you have an Excel skill, you can use it to track your grade, and you can use it to calculate your GPA. You can use it to study, like study schedule organization. You can use it to research data analysis. You can use it to project budget planning. And for a business, for business, you can use Excel to for sales and revenue tracking. You can use Excel for employee payroll management. You can use it for inventory and supply chain. You can use it for financial forecasting. And for individual, you can use Excel To plan your monthly budget and expenses, you can use it to plan and guest list. You can use it to plan your events and guest list. You can use it to for fitness and health tracking. You can use Excel as well for your home organization. And for freelancers, you can use it for clients invoicing and payments, project timeline management, expense tracking, and home income analysis, and personal income analysis or business income analysis. So, for how to stand out using Excel, for you to stand out with your Excel skill, not just learning it and say, oh, I have Excel skill, not just Excel skill being in your CV or in your portfolio. For you to stand out with Excel, you need to adopt a problem solving mindset. So you need to think about what insights to you want to extract. Ask yourself, what story does this data tell? You think like a problem solver. Don't just use Excel. Ask, what problem can I am I solving? Another thing you need to master to stand out with Excel is to go from basics to master advanced features. Now, not to scare you, for those that are just beginning, those that are just thinking, trying to find out if they should learn this Excel or not. When you come to these advanced features, some of them, like VLOOKUP, it will shock you, but don't panic. Like I mentioned earlier, once you learn the basics, the rest will now be history for you. So go beyond knowing the basic functions in Excel and learn the VLOOKUPs, the pivot table, the conditional formatting, and data validation to impress your employee. When you have Excel skill and you can work with these tools, you can work both with the basic functions and the advanced function. Trust me, you will stand out. This will will impress the person that wants to employ you. It will make you employable. Another skill is to practice daily. Now, you can set up a personal project, volunteer to help with data at work, or take online challenges to build muscles, muscle memory. You can practice with real data. You can start with your expenses, your personal expenses, school results, and business data. Another important thing that you can have to stand out is to have um, is to combine these tools with communication and storytelling with data. If you have this skill, you can communicate and tell stories with data. This will boost your chances of being employed. So, and here I'll have to say that I want to say that people don't get paid for Excel. They get paid for solving problems with it. So you don't just have Excel, you don't just acquire the skill just to have it on your CV, but you need to know what you are doing with it. You need to have that problem solving mindset. You need to advance to learn the advanced features so that it will even make your work easier. And for you not to forget what you learned, you need to practice with it. The difference between knowing Excel and standing out with Excel is simple. Use it to solve real problems, not just to complete assignments. So your Excel journey starts now. Excel is everywhere. It is simple to start, it is powerful to master, and it is very valuable everywhere. You don't need to know everything in Excel, you just need to start and stay consistent. Excel compounds over time. Every hour you invest in learning Excel pays dividends through your career. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I was once at that stage where with Excel, I couldn't do anything. In fact, let me just share this story. This happened to me in my journey into tech. Our first lesson, our first topic to learn was Excel. So, being someone who just switched into, I didn't have any prior background. I just switched into tech. I went with a system. I was ready, and boom, my system was bad. I wanted the system I had there then was a MacBook, so I needed to change a lot of things. Class already started. I need to get a new system. I needed to either fix this one or get another one. Time was going, class had already started. At the end of the day, I missed most of my Excel classes. And trust me, that really shaped my the way I learn over other tools. That really affected it because Excel. Then I understand that Excel is the base. Like you don't want to build a house without laying the foundation. Excel is like a foundation to a building. Until I finished that program and came back again, start afresh to learn Excel, I didn't function well in my data analytics journey. So every hour you spend on Excel now will walk you through your whole time in your data career. That is how important Excel is. You have the power. Start with one feature today. Build momentum. Become the go-to person for data. Remember again that you are a problem solver. Start by solving one personal problem today. The best time to start, just like I saw somewhere, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. So, in that note, the best time to learn Excel was 10 years ago. If I had known, or maybe if my guardians then knew. But another second best time is now. Open your Excel today. Try one new thing. Just try. You don't need to learn everything at once. Just step by step, you will get there, and your future self will thank you. So, in that note, I say Your data journey today, start your data journey today in school. Learn Microsoft Excel and other data skills. Microsoft, like I keep repeating, is a powerful tool and is the very best first step in your data journey. Join the next batch of and start building with the analytics scope. Remember that you are a learner and a problem solver, and the future belongs to people who can understand and use data effectively. So, before we wrap up this session, I would like to appreciate the analytics school, the entire team at the analytics school, and to Mrs. Ifnaya for creating this opportunity for people to learn valuable digital and data skills. And I want to say to you all, if today's session sparked your interest, I strongly encourage you to join the next batch of Learn Excel. It is to, like I mentioned, it is one of the best way to begin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mom. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. We're glad to have you, and thank you for sharing those insights with us. Thank you. And do we have a question? Do we have a question? Let's drop it in the chat. Questions? Do you have any question? Is there any particular Excel function that you got started with and probably you did not advance a lot? Or is there any question that you would love us to, would love her to answer? Do you have a question? And you should have a question. You should have a question. So please, what are your questions? Do also drop it in the chat, the comments. What are your questions? Do we have a question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? And do we have a question? If you don't have any question because you understood everything, please also drop it in the chat as well. I don't have any question. Okay, if you have any question, also please drop it in the chat too. Do we have questions? Questions, 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 questions. Any question? Please drop it in the comments. Yes, I have questions. No, I don't. Any question, any question, any question, any question, any question. Any question? Okay. In the absence of no question, in the absence of no question, okay, we will be wrapping it up here. And we have another section coming up soon. Coming up again via the community. So I believe that every one of us here joined from the community. So do well to join the community if you're yet to. And another section is also going to come. And you can invite other analysts to join. And as the sections come up, we have, like I said, lots of sections coming up. Yeah. So do well to do so. And you can visit our website to enroll for the next version of the data analysis class, or you can refer people to. If you refer two people, you get 10,000. So imagine if you refer five people, you get 25,000 like that. That is like one easy way to make money by just referring. So you can also refer people to join the analytics school, and get your referral bonus. Okay, and you can check out and follow the speaker Ifoma Mudo on LinkedIn. Just search Ifoma Mudo on LinkedIn or on Facebook, and you're going to see her there and connect with her. And if you have any questions, do also drop it in the community as well. And we look forward to see you another section. And yeah, thank you so much, Ishfani, for staying from the beginning of the section till now. It was nice having you as well. Please do also drop your comments or your questions there, the WhatsApp community. We are looking forward to reading from you. We're also looking forward to hearing from you as well. Do have a lovely, lovely weekend. Bye and see you next time. See you for another section. And if you have not referred someone to join the community, do well to refer someone to join the community. We look forward to doing more amazing things together. And remember, data analyst, you're a learner and a problem solver. It means that this weekend you can get started with doing one or two. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop in the chat. If you have any comments, do also drop it in the chat as well. Have a lovely evening. Bye.